Hi, everybody. I've been having a really challenging time this morning going live. So, this is the third time I've given it a try, and it looks like it worked this time. So, hopefully, we can stay on and we won't take too much of your time. Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you that are new, and for those of you that may not know, I'm Sharon Rhodes. I host this group of fabulous people, and it's such a privilege and an honor to get to know each one of you. So feel free to jump in and add your thoughts in your post, and let's just make this the most fabulous time of our lives, because I believe with all my heart it truly is. So we're on day 10 today, and we're almost halfway through the 21 days of encouragement. And we're just doing this because I think we all need some encouragement these days. The world's kind of goofy out there, and there's a lot of serious things going on. So if you have friends that are over 50 and you think might like this group, please invite them, encourage them to join us. Now, somebody in this group suggested that I take these little lives and I put them on YouTube for others to see. And I really want to thank you so much from my heart for that encouragement. That's sort of intimidating to me, but I will do it. I will do just that for you guys. And thank you for that. I needed that encouragement. So, like I said, stress is everywhere. Today, we're going to talk about stress, and it's everywhere. Yet, my question is, do we really truly understand what stress is? Is it something out there that's just pushing into us, like the walls closing in and crowding our lives and filling us up, just pushing, pushing, pushing until we cave under the pressure of it all? Or is it something that's inside that's growing and building and making us feel like we're just going to explode? Or maybe it's a little bit of both. Could be. Well, stress, as we know, can come from the outside, other people, other events, circumstances, even the weather. It can come from our loved ones, our job, our health, our thoughts. It can come from almost anywhere. And so I've come to understand and realize that it's not so much the actual stress, the thing, whatever it is, as it is how we handle those everyday stressors. Because our reactions to those things can and do make us sick. Now, when we're stressed, the brain triggers chemical and physical changes in the body, if you will. We talked a couple days ago about neurotransmitters. Well, neurotransmitters kick in the brain, and chemicals like dopamine, epinephrine, and others increase. And that causes larger amounts of those hormones to release adrenaline by the adrenal glands. So this can cause your heart to beat faster, your blood pressure to rise, and it can weaken your immune system, among other things. And all this happens within this body automatically. And that's good. It's a good thing when we're being chased by tigers. But when the stress is caused by just everyday situations, and when I say just, I don't mean to be belittling any situation. But when they're caused by everyday situations as compared to being chased by a tiger in the prehistoric days, then that heightened continual crisis, if you will, that doesn't give the body any pause from the chronic stress, the chronic serious problems that we face, can develop into chronic serious problems in our bodies. Ulcers and stroke and heart attack and asthma and even cancer. Yes, research shows that. So we need to avoid the trap of thinking that we can handle chronic stress. I used to say I thrive on stress. No, I thought I thrived on stress. I was getting sick on stress. Even if we are fortunate enough to escape the physical symptoms that I just talked about, that can affect our digestive system, our immune system, our respiratory system, our circulatory system, our endocrine system, our integumentary system, the skin, skeletal system, nervous system. Did I leave one out? We almost always will probably face, over prolonged periods of chronic, unrelieved stress, some mental or emotional symptoms as well as those physical symptoms, such as, anxiety and phobias and panic attacks and sleepless nights and brain fog and irritability, frustration, relationship conflicts with people we love, relationship conflicts with ourselves. I've had a few of those lately. So what can we do? We never want to present a problem without a solution. I'm all about solutions. So one of the best things, in my humble opinion, is to hit that reset button on our thinking. Because how we think affects everything. It's less important what is happening to us most times than how we are absorbing it, receiving it, reacting to it, and responding to it. We have the power to choose to let something overwhelm us, or the power to choose to overcome it. It's not easy, and it takes commitment and consistent effort on our parts. Yet I know it can be done because I've done it. Now, have I done it perfectly? Have I done it every time? Heavens no. Do I get overwhelmed? You bet your bottom dollar I do. Do I let it affect my health, my mental state? Do I let it rob me of the peace and serenity that I should be enjoying every day? Yeah, I do. But instead of letting that overwhelm us and take us down like being caught in a riptide, the undertow of a riptide, we need to rise above the current. We need to shake it off and take another approach. We need to not look at every time we've not handled a situation well as a failure, because there are no true failures. I believe with all my heart there are no failures. Failure is feedback so that we can do it better next time. Think about a little baby, a toddler, if you will. Think about it. They crawl. They don't do it right the first time. Some of them never learn how to crawl. They just go right straight to walking. But when they start to walk, they pull themselves up and they fall down, and they stand up and they fall down, and they stand up and they fall down over and over and over again. They don't say it's too hard. They don't say I'm a failure. They don't say I can't do this. So when we slip up and let everyday stressors overwhelm us and cause us to be less than the person we are created to be, think of that toddler. We just fell down. We didn't fail to learn how to walk. So get back up and learn how to walk. That's my way of looking at it. There is no failure. It's feedback to do it right, to do it better the next time. But we have to do it the next time in order to do better. And we just must learn how to respond in a more healthy way to stress, because as we all know, the world is not dosing us less stress. There's a lot of stuff coming at us, serious stuff that we need to focus on and we need to give our best selves to help be the solutions in this world instead of contribute to the problems. Now, y'all know I love essential oils. And so this entire 21 days, I'm sharing just one a day as essential oil with you. So thank you for tolerating that. If you're not into essential oils, that's okay. My heart is sad for you because they've truly changed my life. So we have an oil for stress. This company called Young Living has an oil blend called Stress Away. I hope you can see that. There's kind of a glare on it. It's called Stress Away. It's in a pretty green bottle. And let me tell you what's in it. Single oils. A blend is when you mix several single oils together. So one of the oils in this blend is Copaiba. Copaiba is a wonderful, wonderful single oil that's very soothing to the nervous system. It does a lot of other things, but we're talking about stress. So when it comes to stress, Copaiba helps soothe the nervous system. It's got lime in it, and lime is one of my favorite oils because lime helps renew the spirit. Lime is uplifting. It also tastes great too. Cedarwood. It's got cedarwood in it. Now, cedarwood is a really special oil. It stimulates the emotional part of the brain, and I talked a little bit about that in not yesterday, day before yesterday's video, Saturday's video. So go back and check that out if you want to learn how the aromas, how the sense of smell affects the emotional part of the brain. And we can do a whole session on that if you'd like to learn more. But cedarwood also promotes relaxation and helps us think more clearly. The cedars of Lebanon in the Bible, Solomon built his temple, so thinking clearly, okay, so that we can see better ways to respond to stress, so that we can see life in a better way and handle it better. Now, this one also has vanilla orchid fruit extract, which makes it really special because it gives it a sweet aroma. And that vanilla orchid, the chemistry of that oil is uplifting, and it from the chemical perspective, if you're into that, it contains a little bit of eugenol, and that might help ease nervous tension. So there you go. It's got an oil called ocotea in it. And ocotea does many, many things for the body, but for our mind, it gives us feelings of peace and tranquility. And last but not least, Stress Away has lavender in it. Now, we know lavender is called the Swiss Army knife of essential oils because it just does it all. But specifically, science research has shown that it increases the beta waves in the brain, and that helps to heighten our relaxation and reduce our mental stress. So there you go. So what does it smell like? I definitely smell the vanilla. I can get the cedarwood and the lavender with just a hint of the lime. So it's a wonderful oil. It's definitely a very sweet aroma. And let me tell you, the best part, it comes in our starter kits. So if you want to know more about that, just leave a comment or PM me and I'll be happy to explain it. But Stress Away comes in a bottle that you can just drop out. And it also comes in this amazing roll-on. Young Living makes these roll-ons that have this roller ball at the end, and so you can just roll it on. You can roll it on anywhere you want. And this is good if you're going to be working on the computer or sewing or knitting, and you want to use the oil to help ease your stress, but you don't want to get oil on your fingers and your hands. So these roll-ons are amazing for that. So we can diffuse it in a mechanical diffuser, put it on a little cotton ball or a tissue, stick it in our pocket and smell it. We can take a cotton ball and stick it in a vent, and then as the air in your car or in your home, as the air passes over it, it's just a little diffuser. Pretty neat, huh? We can, like I said, apply it topically using the regular bottle or the roll-on. And it's an amazing aroma. A lot of people use it as perfume, wear it as perfume. It's a very, very specific, sweet aroma, and it's one of the favorites of Young Living, this company. That's all I have for today. Thank you for joining me. Tomorrow will be day 11, and we're going to talk about loving yourself in a way that's healthy for you and for all the people around you. So stay tuned for that. Have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining us. Invite your friends to join us. Add your comments, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.